Guys, it's Motivation Monday on a Tuesday. I apologize. I am a day behind. I feel like ever since last week, traveling, opening up the new office space, doing my 75 hard, I am just a little bit behind, but I'm finally feeling caught up. And then at the end of the evening last night, I realized it was Monday because I had worked all weekend and I missed my Motivation Monday. So I apologize, but it is Tuesday morning for me. So just a little bit late, better than never. So happy Motivation Monday / Tuesday. I wanted to bring something to you from this book. If you haven't read it, it's fantastic. It's a short read. Make Today Count. But it reminded me of something that I thought would be short, sweet, and hopefully motivational for you. It is for me, especially in this time of my life where there's a lot of things I'm doing and committed to, which is all great because it gives me energy, allows me to stay in my strength zone and give to more people. And you can do that too. You don't have to feel overwhelmed. Sometimes there's an adjustment period when you take on more. That's okay. That's normal. And then once you settle into your new routine and you realize your new priorities, it all evens itself out and you get back to staying in that strength zone. You know, time is our biggest asset, right? It's our most powerful and important thing. It's more important what we say no to than what we say yes to. There's plenty of a time in the day to stay in your strength zone and to do things that fill you up with joy and energy that allow you to give to others, as long as you understand the things that are creeping in that you shouldn't be doing and you start to eliminate those one by one. But there are 3 questions that you can ask yourself to help you prioritize every single day, because in this process of reprioritizing, just like I'm in, you need to constantly be asking yourself those questions so that you can make sure that you are showing up in the places and in the ways that you should be. The first one is, what is required of me? It's like a realistic assessment of your priorities, right? In all areas of your life, what is required of me? There's always going to be things that we must do in different areas of our life. Of course, those have to remain priorities. The second question is, what gives me the greatest return? You guys, what gives you the greatest return on not just monetarily speaking, but greatest return on achievements or succeeding through others or impact or whatever those important words are to you? Because as you progress in your career and in your life, you're going to discover that some activities obviously yield a lot more than others. You need to be clear on that. And the third question is, what gives me the greatest reward? You guys, this is the one that we usually let fall by the wayside. We think of the things we have to do. We think of the things that are required of us, what people expect of us, and what we get our greatest return on our investment of time. We don't always ask the question, what gives me the greatest reward? It's important because it's what fuels you. It's what actually is going to be the springboard to allow you to not be overwhelmed, but to be excited and inspired to get out there and do more for all the people that need you and want you and that you want to help. It's not about not being able to do it. It's simply about not having the energy to do it, or filling your time up with things that are no longer important that you could be replacing to do the things that give you the greatest return and the greatest reward, which is going to be a virtuous cycle because you're going to have the energy and the opportunity and the ability to then continue to do those things that are required of you and that you want to do, should be doing, and that keep you in your strength zone. So you guys, if you're feeling overwhelmed, there's just not enough time in a day, you've got too much on your plate, ask yourself these 3 qualifying questions, start removing things from your calendar and get re-excited and re-inspired, because you can have your whole calendar like me full every single day. And if you're staying in your strength zone and doing those things that I just mentioned in those 3 questions, you're going to not feel overwhelmed. You're going to feel inspired, energetic, and excited. And that's what this life is all about, is getting up and being able to enjoy all the moments, even if we're busy, especially when we're busy, because it means we're making a bigger impact. All right, you guys, happy Motivation Monday and Tuesday. I'll see you next Monday for the next one. Bye now.